Hello, good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us for this live event. 2020 has been an incredibly difficult year for most of us worldwide. Incredibly difficult year for one reason only, and that's COVID-19. And the application that I'd like to discuss with you today is directly related to the pandemic. It's via a company, a machine builder in Korea, our Korean market, and it was dealt with by our South Korean branch, HEPCOMOTION in Korea. The company name was HD Tech, a renowned machine builder, and their task or problem was to build a new machine for the assembly of COVID-19 test kits as quickly as possible, really, because time was obviously the essence to get these test kits to market as soon as possible. In terms of their construction, they were reasonably simple. You have an uppercase and a lowercase and test papers that fit inside. So going back to the task, the new machine was required quickly in a simpler modular format to suit a quick design time, time-efficient assembly. And as I said, it was all about getting this to market as quickly as possible. The machine builders who could respond fastest to this worldwide demand were obviously the winners. So on each nest of the conveyor system, there would be 10 units, each requiring a repeatable stopping accuracy in place on each of the stations of plus or minus 50 microns. 2 kilogram payload. System rigidity is very important with this type of assembly, and as is high duty. These machines are typically operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So customer needs, or the end user needs maximum productivity. I was looking for a proven solution with minimum maintenance and a reduced scope for catastrophic failure. In terms of the stages, the various stages on the system, we start with loading the lower plastic case, and then the test papers are input. The next station involves a press of these test papers into place. The next station is an inspection process, followed by the loading of the top plastic case. This is pressed into position. The finished product is finally inspected, and then the last station, 8 of 8, is the product unload. So what's the solution? HEPCOMOTION DTS, size 25, oval format, each straight configured to include stations for complete end-to-end process, which essentially means you're doing double the output on a single system, which of course means double productivity. So DTS systems can be used to form the basis for your machine, and that's exactly what we did with this one. Equipment was positioned both inside and outside, and carriages can be moved around to move a component or a fixture around the various stages of production. And robots or actuator systems, as is the case with this one, actuators, can be used to load and unload product at the beginning and at the end of each cycle. So as I said, solution was a HEPCOMOTION DTS 25 oval format with each straight configured to do a complete process. Industry proven, and the V technology means no catastrophic failure, minimum maintenance, and minimum spares. The movers are rigid to suit larger and rectangular nests, because the product was actually sort of like positioned across the carriage, as you can probably see on the image shown. And locking carriage systems provided the repeatable positioning accuracy of plus or minus 15 microns. Of all the 18 stations on the system, 12 of those stations required locking carriage mechanism. So the modular system, what did that give? It gave that minimal design time, which was critical to Hepco Korea being able to respond quickly to this requirement. And typically we supplied multiple units in 3 to 4 weeks, which was absolutely key. And as I've said, the scope of supply was DTS 25, 351, pitch circle diameter of the circular ovals, and 18 carriages at 200 millimeters pitch. So what were the results? First of all, increased productivity by a factor of 3. We're talking hundreds of thousands of units generated per day per machine. The additional space saving was key. We all know how important that is in terms of wider industry. DTS was utilized as a machine core. There was a reduction to the machine unit cost. It resulted in customers worldwide with over 50 units ordered thus far in 2020. And the success of this machine, guys, actually made Korean news, as the following video will show you.